we know that dinosaurs once roamed around the earth? Do they still live today? Are there any dinosaurs in the zoo? Dinosaurs became extinct a long, long time ago. That means there's not any left on Earth. So how do we know they lived? I'm going to read you a little bit from a book to teach you a little bit how we know about dinosaurs. It's called Digging Up Dinosaurs by Leakey. And I'm not going to read you the whole book because it's quite long, but what I think I will do is just read you part of it to teach you a little bit about how we know dinosaurs existed. Dinosaurs lived millions of years ago. A few of them were as small as birds, but most were enormous. Some dinosaurs ate plants, and some dinosaurs ate meat of other dinosaurs, and some may even have eaten the eggs of other dinosaurs. Dinosaurs lived almost everywhere on Earth. They lived for millions of years, and then they died out. No one is sure why they became extinct, but they did. There hasn't been a dinosaur around for 65 million years. Until about 200 years ago, no one knew anything about dinosaurs. And then people began finding things in rock. They found large footprints. They found huge, mysterious bones and strange teeth. People were finding fossils, and they began asking questions about them. And this person says, "What monster made a footprint 3 feet long?" And she says, "Did this belong to a human giant?" And this person says, "What beast had 6-inch teeth?" Fossils are kind of a diary of the past. They are the remains of plants and animals that died long ago. Instead of rotting or crumbling away, the remains were preserved and slowly turned to stone. So here's kind of how the process of a fossil being made is. So it starts 80 million years ago. A dinosaur died and sunk into the river. Its flesh rots. Its skeleton is covered by mud. In time, the mud and the skeleton turn to stone. Dinosaur is hidden for millions of years. And the earth changes, and some of the stone breaks away, and part of the dinosaur is exposed. So that's how people found the dinosaur bones that turned to stone. So that's what fossils are. They're just the bones that were underneath the earth for so long that they turned to stone. And she says, fossils tell about life on Earth long ago. Everything we know about dinosaurs comes from studying their fossils. Pretty interesting, right? So that's how we know dinosaurs existed. We find fossils, and scientists have found fossils. And you might even get to see some fossils of your own if you ever go to a museum that has dinosaur fossils. Here's a picture of some fossils. What kind of animal do you think this was? Maybe not a dinosaur. It looks like a kind of shellfish, right? We're going to make our own fossil stamps today. And there's some different ways you can do this. One that's kind of fun is just to use something like Play-Doh or some kind of dough and to try to make a print in that dough with something you have at home, like maybe a little animal that you have, like a toy animal. See if you can make a perfect print of it. And then you can maybe let your dough dry out and it turns into what looks like a fossil, right? So that's kind of fun to do. We're going to try making a fossil stamp. So what we need for this is a background paper. You have a little lid. And you also have some little stickers that look like this. And we're going to try painting the lid and then making a print of it so it kind of will look like a fossil print. I'm going to do an experiment first, and then I might add some more stickers to it. So I only put one sticker. I'm going to see what that's going to look like when I print it, and then I'll add some more stickers. So I'm going to use my paints. If you have other paints at home, you're welcome to use them, or you can use these. So with these, you want to get them nice and wet, so they'll work well. And then just go ahead and paint your lid. I'm starting with red. And I'm going to try making a print and see what happens. So when you make a print, you want to press it down like a stamp, right? So you're going to put it on your paper and press hard. Keep it down for a few seconds, and then you're going to lift it up carefully. So you're not like rubbing it, smearing it side to side. So this is what it did for me. So you can see the lid and you can see the little sticker in the middle. So I'm going to try adding some more stickers now. And see what other kind of prints I can make. Maybe you start with just one sticker and then you add 2 stickers, and then you keep going, add more stickers until you, and then that way you get lots of different kinds of fossil prints. I'm just going to add the rest of my stickers. And then I'm going to paint my lid again and see if I can make a new print. So I'm going to try to change colors, so I'm going to need to really rinse my brush off as good as I can, get all the red off, and this time I'll try doing some blue. Lots of paint on my brush, lots and lots of paint, and then I'm going to paint over my lid and over my stickers. And make another print with it. And keep going. Ooh, it's kind of cool because the red and the blue are mixing together and making purple. I like that. All right, again, I'm pressing. And I'm going to lift it up and see how it looks. Ooh, that came out kind of cool. So keep practicing, see what kind of prints you can make, and then maybe you can decide what kind of fossil it might be. You can use your imagination and see what kind of fossil you're making. Is it a shell like this one, or is it another kind of animal? It's up to you to decide. Bye for now. I will see you again soon.